Never reveal your true location. Never fails. The neighbor's mowing the lawn. Good morning, it's Friday, October 18th, and I have a project share for you today. I've actually filmed this last weekend. I was able to do 2 pages in my art journal, but I didn't have a chance to edit until today. So this page is actually a test page that was done while I was filming something else for the store. I usually do that when I do my art journaling to test out the products. I sort of test it out in my journal, and then whatever works, and then, you know, it's just a test run, I guess, of especially when I'm playing with new products. So this one was a test of this page. I'm just going to insert that right here. I believe I have shown it here. I'm not sure. I think. Anyways, if not, you're seeing it here, and I will add a bigger picture at the end. So what you're going to see now is almost from start to finish. You'll see that there's a cityscape done with glitter paint by Art Anthology and some sort of a background that I was not crazy about. So I reworked that, and I hope you enjoy it. is done. So let me give you a little bit of a background about this page. If you remember, or if you've watched my previous vlogs, you probably have seen a cityscape that I did for Scrapbook Centrale, and I will post the picture right over here. So what I do usually when I do an art journal page for a tutorial for the store, I always test out my material first. And this is one of those instances where I was testing out the glitter paste, and not the glitter paste, but a glitter paint by Art Anthology and a stencil. And so if you saw at the beginning, I had already laid down the cityscape and some of the shading and a big kind of like a firework here in the middle with some Montana pens. I didn't particularly like the way it looked on that page. The one I did for the store, I loved it, but not for this one. So I ended up adding and I wasn't sure where I was going with it halfway through until I put the glitter in that big blob over the stenciled part. Now, I had found this quote by Carl Sagan that says, "The cosmos is within us. We are made of star stuff. We are a way for the universe to know itself." And that quote, for some reason, just rang true to me. So, and I had this stamp. It's not a stamp. It's actually an old stencil that I got years and years ago from Club Scrap, and I thought these two would go together. So this giant ball here, which started out as being a fireworks or some sort of fireworks, ended up being my representation of the cosmos, and that's why it's all glittery and stuff. It's very explosive, I should say. And these raindrops, which truthfully I wasn't too impressed with them, but they're there. The glitter paste is something really fun, but is tough to spread out because it's so grainy. But I mean, in the end, I kind of like how they look. So I'm going to give you a close-up of each parts. In the end, I ended up adding some white paint drop with the ink spray, with the Dilutions ink spray. And so this is my interpretation of stars in the sky. The raindrops with the glitter paste. And let me move them so that you can appreciate their value. It's got kind of like a crystal-y color finish. It's got a lot of greens. But obviously, because this is over yellow, it also reflects the yellow. And if we move here, I love that stencil. I really, really do. And I thought that it would give a good rendition of what, I don't know, a star, a planet from up close would look like. I don't know. It's my page and I'm sticking to it. But I love how the glitter stuck to the white paint after I sprayed it, or the white Dilutions. And then I have the quote here at the bottom. I started writing it directly on the background. I didn't like the way it looked, so that's why I ended up adding some white paint to make some sort of a background for it, for the quote. And of course, my cityscape with this gorgeous stamp, not stamp, but stencil. I love that stencil. So, and obviously this is a reflection in some sort of water. I like how that turned out. And back up here, love how the stencil looks there. And then back up. So that is my project share for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. So I kind of like how my page turned out. It's very different than the one that I've done for the store. This one is more futuristic, I find. I have no idea in what kind of mood I was when I did those pages. Yeah, obviously it's very different from what I do usually. It's dark and moody, but at the same time it's kind of happy. That's why I added the glitter at the end, because I thought the page was a little too gloomy for my taste. So I thought, well, by adding some hot pink glitter, it might give a different feel to the page. Anyways, I really do like it though. And you never know how a page will turn out. You start out with something completely different in mind, and the end result is very often surprising. Anyways, that's all I have to share with you today. I am heading out to the store because we have a celebrity in town. Joanne Sharp is at the store to give a series of workshops. She's there for the whole weekend, so I'm going to go there and film and take pictures. And oh, and before I forget, it's my friend Sophie Tousignan's birthday, so Sophie, bonne fête ma chère. On se voit ce soir. That's it. That's it. I hope you have a great weekend. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I will see you later. Bye.